Hey, what's up guys? Clear here, come back with a new video. Today's video playing more City Skylines. As you can see, our farm has now been leveled up again. So we're now level 4, unlocking the clothing factory, a farm maintenance building, a large barn, and a slaughterhouse. So with that means we can further expand our little area that we have here. Actually, out of curiosity, can we fit an airport in here? We've got cargo airports. And I'm not sure if it's something that would even fit anywhere. It would fit here, actually. How do you turn? Oh, I can't remember. Okay, that turned. Too steep, too steep, too steep. Too steep. Wow, everywhere's too steep. We could even put it over there, to be honest. Which would be good, but yeah. We'll focus on that when we're actually a lot bigger. And we have more factories and such. So, as you can see, with our farm, we hit... Yeah, we've got a while to go to hit level 5, but we did hit level 4. Industries is just, yeah, a lot of waiting and just fingers crossed that things work and grow properly. But yeah, so with our farms, we're just going to add in... I believe it was a slaughterhouse. So what's this one do? This one turns the crops into meat. So it's just a modern slaughterhouses are hygienic facilities that process slaughtered animals efficiently into various products. This processing building will require crops to produce farming special goods, animal products. So basically it's just a animal pasture, but it's more efficient. So if I show what this is. So animal pastures here. There is a larger one, so I can even compare that, I think, because you can see the stats, yeah. So a production rate of the small animal pasture is 2,400 per week. The large one is 5,600 per week, and then the slaughterhouse is 4,800. So it's two of these is one slaughterhouse. Although I think that doesn't really make much sense, because I think you can put 3 animal pastures where a slaughterhouse was. So... maybe it's just a, can't think of it, use, like a quality of life upgrade, not an efficiency upgrade kind of thing. Unless there is some other thing that I'm missing, but yeah. So then the animal pasture is actually better at level 5, but I guess that makes sense. It's a higher level item. So we're just going to put in our slaughterhouse just there. Looks pretty good, unless, yeah, because this is all that animal area, this side. So you have our milking parlor, slaughterhouse. Hopefully we're making enough products. Yeah, that's full, and that's pretty much full as well. Yeah, everything's making its thing that we need. I'm going to change, actually, no, I'm going to leave it, because apparently, you know, animals eat cotton. This is where our little bakery is. How's that going? It's making pretty good. 5 tons of pastries. That's a lot of pastries to be selling to our citizens. I believe this has still got a decent way to go, yeah. I don't really know if we can probably speed this up by adding a little bit more to it. So that's our ore industry. These are the ore mines, aren't they? Yeah. So put the ore mine. Let's add another, like, 2, I think. Yeah, looks alright. And then, I don't think there's much else I can really add. 3,200. How much do these make? Does it say 4,800? I feel like we're just going to be making a lot more ore and not have enough to use it up. So, I'll have to turn that one. Yeah, like that. And then I should be able to move this one over. Yeah. I can't fit another one in there, which is a little annoying. But it should mean now that it's a little bit more efficient, because you can see we have a lot of ore just sitting there not being used. Hopefully that also speeds up leveling up for us, which it should do. So we do have a new factory that we could add in, a clothing store. We have the lemonade, and we now have the clothing store. Or the clothing factory, I mean. With the clothing factory, we need plastics. We can't currently make plastics. We could import them, which is a real possibility, but right now importing would end up costing us a fair bit, I'd assume. It means we're spending money, and I don't know if we're spending too much money to make it. But yeah, so I think we'll just leave these things to grow. I want to put in our museum somewhere in the in this city. I was thinking either, probably not here, because as you can see, this is quite a mess. Are they all turning in? Is that what's happening? I think it is. So if I just use this tool, I can quickly look. Yeah, most of them. I can get rid of that, and that. Oh, it's lagging a bit though. I was just saving. That's actually not lag. So they're all turning in here to go through here. I wonder if I turn this into a... I don't think there is a one-way road like that I could do. I just thought about that. Yeah, it's this road anyways. So there's no monorail track that's one way, which is actually kind of annoying, but it does make sense. It's kind of a pain to be able to do that. So we could set this so it's one way coming in and that's it. Oh, there we are. Did upgrade our ore. I'll go over that in a moment. But it's just a lot of people moving around. Do we have a metro here? We don't have a stop here, actually. Do we have... Oh, another academic year completed. Still prestigious. You can drop. That's an important thing to notice. We can go down if we start losing attractiveness and students. But as you can see, we're continuing to grow, which is good. More academic works to display in our museum that we'll add this episode. And then, yeah. Nothing of... It kind of becomes less important now just because of how the mod works, or the expansion works. Once it's leveled up, then it doesn't really get focused on too much. So we could put a metro... where's our closest stop? There. It's not the greatest. We don't have a stop there either. I'm trying to work out how we can add metros. Like, we could put a metro here and just make it a shuttle service. I think we might. Just something like this. And just make it a shuttle service in between. I think that should curve in, yeah. So now it's just a little shuttle service, hopefully reducing traffic a little bit. Back again. Because I don't think I can really get... Yeah, under either. Well, actually we can. So I could put in another station. Alright, where do I want this other station? Try and get somewhere where it connects up. Not really anywhere in this area. Because that's where most of our traffic's coming from, isn't it? Ooh, it's actually hard to tell. It's kind of 50-50. Highway is pretty bad as well. Actually, I can check this. So here, fair bit of it's coming from this way, but a lot of it's coming from this way. It's a lot of trucks. And then a lot of this is just residential. So we can put in the... Because looking here, that's... all trucks, actually, that's what we're going to focus on. Yeah, it's all from this side, not much from this side. So the metro line here will be helpful. And we're just going to add another stop. I was hoping for another connecting stop, but it's going to be hard. Unless somehow I can... How's this one working? So that's like this. If I put it here... They can walk in between. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do then. Make sure that connects up. Alright. And then we'll just drag to move that there, and then drag to add stop, and then drag to add stop. And that's a little connecting route, hopefully to reduce traffic again. You can already see, we're already getting a lot of people use this line. Line details, 78, yeah, so hopefully this does reduce the amount of traffic here. That's just going to be a lot of trucks mainly, which I don't really know unless I put in another road around here. It's going to be hard to do. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. I just want to put in our museum. So as you can see here, I did actually have a read of this to see what it did. Basically, it just adds attractiveness to your city based on how many academic works are in it. So all your academic works will be placed into this area. I was thinking it'd be cool to put it in your university, but also you can see the circle, which the circle increases happiness. There's a little bit of unhappiness there, a fair bit over here, so that could help. A little bit over there, so that also tells me I need more parks. I can't see what that notification was, but I'm thinking if I add it somewhere like maybe even on the stretch of road right here. Do we have good public transport to around it? You can walk from there. Or do we have it like with our transport hub? That kind of makes sense to have it at your transport hub. It's a draw card for people to come around. It's near our stadiums as well. Could put it on like Stadium Road. Yeah, I think Stadium Road makes sense just with the rest of our stuff. So as you can see, all of our academic works have been placed in here. 36 of them. It needs a bit of water. That electricity shouldn't be an issue, but it should. I wish it did tell me how much it increased the attractiveness of the city. I don't think there's a way to see though. Wait, tourism I think does that. City attractiveness, 55. If I turn this off, does it automatically update? No. 50. So it only adds 5%. I don't know how big of a deal that is, but I guess if you have 3 of them, that's 15% of attractiveness, and you're going to continuously keep growing. Like, I'm just going to add another grant. Might as well just put it in Discovery. I think I did that last time anyways. But that should just continually add to our attractiveness of the city. I am just going to quickly go around and add some parks because obviously these people don't really like how little of parks they have. So I'm just going to use the small Japanese gardens because they are honestly the best parks to use. I don't know what that area is, but it's alright. Put that there. Another one here. You can lose your house. It's alright. Is that marked? Oh, no, it's not. That's weird. Well, more people can move in. I don't know why that wasn't marked, but maybe I had a reason and I've forgotten. If that's the case, too bad. It obviously wasn't too big of a deal. We can add just a small park here, I think. Another Japanese garden there if I can. This needs water. I don't know what that building is. I'll go back to it in a moment. It's biofuel, no public library. Ah, yeah, I did add those last episode. I just remembered. What's that complaining about? Why do when I hover... Oh, it's traffic. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why traffic comes up when you click industries. It may be useful though, because traffic is quite a big deal. But if I click this, is that saying that traffic there is bad to get to there, or I don't really understand why the buildings are red for that. Oh well. What were we doing? We were adding parks. That's what we're doing. So, is there a good park that I can add that will just cover most of this? Not really. put a park there and a park there. If I had park life, this would all be a little park here as well. It's just nice to have out in front of your airport, I guess. It's kind of a main road. I can pull it off there and put it there. That's industrial. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I know I say that and I'm putting these in like residential and stuff like that, but I don't want that on the main road. It's already bad enough. Is there a way I can... 3 buildings is good enough, I guess. Another one of 3 buildings. Hopefully that helps there. Another one. I just found out the large parks are really nice as well, so... like, they're small but also provide a lot of... bonus to the area, I guess is the correct word. I can put one, like... there, I guess. That should help a lot of this area. Just put in a Japanese garden like there. Hopefully this is gonna help. I don't know if the parks really matter too much anymore. Public libraries are not too bad, really. They have helped quite a bit. Sports arenas. So that's the entertainment level. This isn't too good around here. That's not too good, but it's quite well spread. It's good to see. Unique buildings. Actually, kind of surprised that unique buildings is covering so well, but yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna go back to our ore industry because we have leveled up. How close to level 3 are we? We're actually getting there. We just need more workers. So with level 3, I believe that now means we have the glass production, which I think then means we can make our lemonade. So glass manufacturing. Quite big. So maybe for glass, we can add another area. Small industry roads, that's asymmetrical, there we are. So for this, I'm just going to drag this out. I'm going to pause the game because this is about to make people mad because I just cut the power to them. There we are. And then we're going to add in maybe... oh, too steep of a slope. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll just have to try and add one. Oof, this is really annoying. Why is it not clicking properly? Okay, it doesn't want to click any closer than that. Alright. I don't know why it's doing that, but hey, as long as it's working. Just make sure this power actually is connected, then we'll unpause. This should send out more trucks to go pick up some sand. Yeah, I think it's just called sand, even though it's called ore. They're picking up sand, putting in here, and then this is shoveling out the metals, and this will shovel out the silicon. And that's what makes the sand so white, I believe. Pretty sure that's how it works. Is silicon makes sand white. So ore storage, is this a bigger one? It looks like it. So that one's just a sand storage, and that's an ore storage. 4,000 and 3,000. That's pretty much all it is. It's just a bigger storage. We currently don't need that too much, so we can leave that for now. The underground mine. What is the difference? So we got a ore mine, which is 4,800, and then we got a underground mine. We might add like 2 of those just for more ore. I don't think we really need it, but I want a bit of everything in this area. And then we have the barracks. So like I did at the other place, I'm just going to build like a little off-stretch road and then add 8 of them. It seems to work quite well. I'm not sure where though, because I don't want to cause too much traffic. I think this is going to be too big. Yeah, these are a lot bigger. So I can only fit 2 in there, and then maybe I'll just add here, and then try and add... I'm going to squish these in, actually. then one over. There we are. So that's what? 8. Yep. So that's about as many as I had over here. I can add more. It's just 8 I found was all I could fit here. And it seems to be working, so it's not too bad. We're making 4,000 just off this, but also we're making 4,000 off this. It's not currently got enough animal products, so hopefully we're making enough, and it's just, yeah, it's just trucks aren't currently operating too well. Not too sure as to what's happening here. Are they just... I'm not sure if it's just they're coming off here and then merging straight away to get over here, but it could be pretty much anything at this point. Just have to keep an eye on the traffic around industry areas. They do get quite bad. I do believe we have rubbish collection. Yeah, we have an incineration plant, so hopefully that helps. 20 minutes we've been recording for. Hopefully that lines up. I did find my timer, unlike last time. I'm not sure if we want to start a new ore area or if we want to kind of get these to max level, start putting in some factories, get it to work, and then move on from there. Bird and Bee Haven. I do remember that being a thing that I was looking at. So boat museum, locomotives. They're landmarks. How do I see which one I want? There was one of them that was like a bird bee museum. I can't think of where it was. I was close to unlocking it, I thought. Central Park, that'd be cool to add. Gardens, aquarium, high interest tower, expo center, the oppression center, office, I mean. Lungs of the city. How big's that? We could put that in our university, I would have thought. It doesn't really need it. It's like adds extra happiness, and we don't want to waste that there. So there they are. No, that's climate research station. I don't think these actually add any real bonuses. They just work towards a later outcome. Transport center. I guess I've already... Oh, there it is. Bird and Bee Haven. So it's crucial for the ecosystem having a bird and bee haven makes. So it would kind of make sense to put over in the farming area, but also no, because that's kind of the issue right now is the farming. It's kind of killing it. Could be a little fun research kind of thing you could put here. It's like the university's trying to fix the current issue. We could have it on one of these little off-roads. Yeah, I think there's good. Oh, that did cause a few issues. Maybe there. Yeah, it looks a lot less bad. Probably not the best English, but that's fine. Does this need water? No, it's already got water. So it's a park. That's pretty much all it is. But I think that now means I unlock this. No, I now need the climate research, which, as we saw, needs the 5,000 squares of farming specialization built. I don't really understand that because it's saying I've got 0. And isn't this farming? Oh, no, it's industrial specialization. And then, yeah, okay. I remember this now. It's a different way of farming. I might actually add that into here. It would be a cool little change to add. How's this traffic going? Is it going badly or is it just flowing? It's kind of just flowing. I want to make sure that this isn't being used as a quick entrance kind of thing. Wait, why can't I just click a road? There we are. Apparently you can't click this road, but you can click this one. Oh no, because I've got that on. That's what it was. That makes sense. Alright, so Other than that, it's all trucks, but there is a few residential coming in here. And okay, they're just entering to get to this area, which isn't too bad. It may become a bit of an issue as time goes on, but currently no. And it's just flowing through. We may have to add roundabouts here. Roundabouts work, but not too well right now, just because the mod doesn't seem to be flowing properly. I don't really understand what's happening. See, it kind of works there, but they do have to slow down. They kind of stop though. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this is just a broken intersection, because like, ooh, saving, and yeah, see, they're still stopping here. What's causing that? What's the speed limit actually? Because I can change speed limits on these roads. 60. It's 100 around here, which makes sense. Unless this is set as a turn, go forward kind of thing. So yeah, so they have the choice. Maybe if I do change is disabled for this lane is disabled because you've created lane connections by hand. Okay, so what I've done is this one. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Maybe that's causing issues. If I go like that, yeah. Maybe that should add a bit more flow because they're both trying to enter the same spot. But see, this guy's even going forward and stopping. If I turn this off, what's the difference? So they are intentionally stopping. No, it's doing the same thing. I don't know. It's just a weird little bug, and then God knows what's happening there. I just think we've got an issue with this in general. Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that. As you can see, post trucks coming through. Where's he going, actually? Is he going to the other... Yeah, so they're going to the other postal service. They're using this as a cut through, which is a little annoying. Because I wouldn't really like them doing that, but I can't change that, I don't think. Metal products to a company, cool. So there are connections coming through. Oh, level 3. So we now have seabed mining, which we can't get into. Electronics factory, which we can get into later. A medium ore mine and a rotary kiln. So things we can do later. I can add the rotary kiln actually. That's just a more efficient version of our other ore processing. It's saying we don't have enough ore. I think it's just we don't have enough trucks working. 5 out of 5. So what's happened here is I think they're driving long distance to deliver. I don't know actually. How do I get this? There we go. I can click this. Yeah, so they're driving all the way from here. Okay, so I need a cargo thing here. So what I'm gonna do is just a quick and easy. These ones are painful. Maybe next episode I'm gonna do this because I'm running out of time. I do have to go out in a moment, so I want to quickly get this in. I'm gonna just fix that up. It's very steep for something it doesn't need to be. I want to work out how to use this. Align as group, align in place, align slope. So if I go that, and then that one, that one, that one, and that, if I go align a slope, how do I use it now? That's what I don't get. Immediately align terrain, toggle grid. Yeah, I don't understand how to do this properly. I'll have to go online and have a look. I think City Skylines actually have their own video on it. talking about how to use it. Hopefully I didn't move that because I don't know if I'll change anything. This is slowly working. A lot of people just walk and catch the train, which is good to see. How is the traffic going here after I did that change? It's flowing better. So you can see that a lot of the people now just use this. Yeah, 93 people. Time till board. Yeah, there's a lot of people using this area. I probably will add another vehicle. Hopefully it doesn't, because this one might actually cause congestion. It's not a circuit, it's a back and forth. So there will be issues with that. I think that's alright, because there are 2 full. Hopefully they kind of fix them all out. Just quickly check that there's no real... There's a few people waiting there. We're out trains though, so there's one there. So they pretty much just get here and then jump to the other side of the lane, I hope. But they're not bunching from what I can see. I know they do have the bunching stops because of how it's set up, but it's looking good, and you can see it's reduced traffic quite decently. Like, this was backed up quite far into the roundabout, and now it's just trucks coming in to supply their shopping malls. Because I don't think there was that much commercial around here, if I'm correct. There's a bit of commercial here, as you can see. The traffic's actually quite bad here. But other than that, this is all mainly living quarters. So yeah, we've hit the 30-minute mark. I know I've been doing quite a lot longer episodes, but as I said earlier, I do have to go out. We have a police station here. What are you talking about, mate? If you've got problems with that, I don't get it. I don't really understand. I might just... see, I want to add a little recycling center, but they make a lot of noise and pollution. Just quickly before I finish this, is there a... Like, the recycling center even adds pollution, which to me doesn't make a lot of sense. You wouldn't usually have... See, you could even say that this is a university project and they've just got a recycling center. You wouldn't want it near the water, though. And you don't want it near the bird and the bee haven. So, yeah. That just upgraded to police activity is high. Rubbish is being cleared, thanks to this guy. But for whatever reason, these aren't sending out police. Make sure that's alright. There should be a police car that gets sent out by these guys to go check on this, because it clearly says it's covered. I don't know, I think it's just a bit of bug in the code kind of thing. There are issues like that. Out of curiosity, our buses are doing amazing, aren't they? Yeah. 3,000 people, 5,000 on our metro. Trains are doing well. Next episode, we'll add in the cargo center here. You can see that they're saying not enough storage. That's because they're using all their trucks to go over to the cargo train terminal, because there's actually none really close. No, there's none of them close to them unless they're going export, which there might be a few. Yeah, there's an ore truck that just did that. Another ore truck that's doing that. So that's actually owned by one of the underground areas instead. There's not enough buyers. So yeah, next episode we severely need to add a train system, and we can easily add it onto here. No trouble at all. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you need more, welcome, dislike button. Catch any more of my content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.